I am here! Coming to the door like a hero!
About time. I was starting to think those ads were gonna start charging me rent for living in my brain.
Hello, ads are done.
Alright,
so we
should
can
I
come
hide
here.
behind May or just offer Faye a snack and hope for forgiveness?
May's not here, Spike. May's not here. She's asleep. And this is a multiplayer game, so I'm hoping that May will be able to get it at some point. You're good. How are you? I'm doing good. Got up a little bit later than I wanted, but I needed the sleep. But we're here with Fellowship. I got this off of Keymailer, and we're gonna try it out. It's a dungeon dungeon crawler type of game. I wonder if I'll need. Interesting. Let's just say Nightshade. Yeah. Yeah, play tutorial. Journey to Stronghold. It was like a queue thing, so I wonder if this is like a MMO type of game, or like Fall Guys. Never mind, Spike. Anyway, hello everyone, welcome back to the Wolfpack Labs. I am Faye, and today we got a not necessarily sponsored game. We got Fellowship, a multiplayer game, and if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe, and shout out to him for giving me a review copy of the game. And you can get the game and try it out by following the link. I will have to add a link into the description after the stream because I'm not sure. I'd have to find it on Steam. It is on Steam. It might be on other platforms, but I have no idea. They gave me the key on the Steam key. For this tutorial, you'll be playing as Helena, one of our tank heroes. Mastering the camera controls will be critical on your quest to slay epic bosses and collect magic items. I got my tail. To start, use the middle mouse wheel to zoom in and out. Sorry. In, out. There you go, got it.
Sure thing, Faye. You can grab Fellowship on sites like DriveThruRPG or itch.io. Just promise you won't make May play a goblin again.
I don't know if that's accurate. Is that Spike might know more than we know. You can turn your camera by holding left button and dragging the mouse around. Using the mouse to look at the target markers nearby. Okay. Looking respectfully, that's what it says. Alright. You can move around using WASD, jump over obstacles with spacebar. By holding right mouse button while dragging the mouse, you can turn your hero to face that direction. That's similar to like the Star Wars game we were playing the other day. Using movement keys and mouse lock. And mouse look, move to insane in the target markers.
You just said, what I say, and I gotta say, that's some top-tier mystery energy right there.
Okay, so campsites act as checkpoints for your progress. If you die in battle, you'll always respawn at the last campsite your party has activated. The path ahead looks pretty manageable, but better safe than sorry. Walk up to
I'm
the campsite
positively
and
fantastic,
right-click.
and Faye is only slightly less awesome than me today.
Wow. And right-click to set this as your current respawn point. There's an orc ahead. You'll need to dispatch. Selecting the enemy you want to attack is the first step in defeating them. Most abilities require heroes to be facing their target in order to activate. For this fight, we've automatically targeted the orc for you. Their health bar shows arrows to let you know they're your target. If you ever want to select a target in the future, simply left click them. Alright. Doing well, actually. Right click on an enemy to enter a combat stance. My computer did have to get fixed this week, but it was just a really simple issue. The power supply got burned out, so we had to get a new power supply. Yes, but with homeschooling, we get to pick when they are off. So my kids actually, according to what we have set, is right now is just Thanksgiving Day they have off. They are a bit behind because of some issues that they had, and so they'll probably have more off during Christmas because we'll actually be with my side of the family. With solo side of the family, we usually don't do much on holidays. Sort of. It's ow, hi BT. They're homeschooled, so it's I pick the curriculum. So my younger kids will watch videos, but I'm the one that works on the worksheets with them. I'm the one that actually teaches them whenever they're confused about something. My older boys are on like a virtual type of school, but it still falls onto me to make sure that they're all like caught up and with their PDFs, caught up with their books, caught up with their stuff. I see why. Do you do science here? Yeah. Regard heroes will not auto attack. Okay. I throw some things, then I lurk because work. Yes, go work. Go to work. Work is important. To proceed, kill the orc. Right click him and stand close and face him. Okay.
Only if they promise not to turn me into a chew toy during recess.
You have unlocked your first ability. Measured Strike. Each hero's ability... Ow. Ow. Oh, potion. Here's each hero's ability set defines their playstyle. This is a basic attack which deals more damage than their auto attack. Using the ability against an enemy will automatically enter into a combat stance, so you will auto attack your target as well. You can always hover your mouse pointer over abilities on the ability to display a tooltip in the lower right corner center of the screen. With its details, one of Helena's key stats is her strength value. The higher her strength, the more damage the ability will deal. More advanced abilities use different stats. We will look at those soon. For now, let's get back to the fight. Press hotkey 1 on the keyboard to use Measured Strike a few times against the orc ahead. You have unlocked your second ability, Power Strike. This ability deals much higher damage using Helena's strength stat, but has a cooldown that will limit how often you can use it. Press Hotkey 2 to use Power Strike twice on the orc ahead. For maximum efficiency, Measure Strike should be used while waiting for Power Strike to come off of cooldown. Makes sense. You're getting attacked on all sides. Your new ability, Shield Slam, is perfect for dealing with groups. The new ability will deal strength-based damage to nearby enemies, generates toughness, and also has 2 charges. So it can be used twice before the long cooldown makes it unavailable. We'll talk about this cooldown in a minute. Toughness is a system unique to Helena that reduces all incoming damage. The higher her toughness, the less damage she will take. Keep an eye on her toughness meter. It increases when you trigger Shield Slam, and it will decay over time. So use it while you have it. Each segment on the toughness meter increases the damage reduction percentage, but your toughness will decay faster every time you take damage. While you have been using your combat abilities, Helena has been triggering Veteran of War. This passive effect, when triggered, reduces the cooldown time on her other attacks. In this case, every time she attacks with Measured Strike or Power Strike, she reduces the cooldown for Shield Slam. The most efficient way to play Helena is to ensure her Veteran of War passive is never going to waste. Press Hotkey 3 to use Shield Slam to make short work of the group of orcs. Reduces cooldown time with Veteran of War to use Shield Slam as often as you can and increase your toughness. This is a core combat strategy to keep in mind when playing as Helena. Oh, hello there. Sylvie, a healer, has emerged from hiding to join your party. The healer's role is to prevent their party members from dying by healing lost health, reducing damage taken, and dispelling dangerous effects. Healers are very vulnerable to damage, so try to protect them whenever trouble arrives. Proceed down the path ahead. She will follow behind. Okay. Okay. So Rhyme is a damage dealer. Her role is to deal with the bulk of the damage to enemies and disrupt enemy attacks before her party is overwhelmed. Damage dealers are vulnerable to attacks and need to be protected by tanks. This is the holy trinity of Fellowship. Tanks soak damage, healers keep them healed, and damage dealers deal damage. Each role is crucial. Watching the others back and succeeding together. Right now, get this enemy folk to focus on you. Charging in is what you do. Charge! Hi! As a tank, Helena's responsibility is to intervene and protect the group. This is usually done by making sure enemies are attacking you and not your friends. Your taunt ability will draw the orc's aggression to you. The damage tanks deal out the draw enemy aggro away from their teammates, and as a tank, try to make sure an enemy is targeting you. Press Hotkey 5 to taunt the orc in the head to get aggro. Move to waypoint. Okay. Enemies will prioritize attacking the first hero that they see. As a tank, it's wise that you initiate fights. Ideally, you want every enemy targeting you, so your healer can focus on keeping you alive. Your shield throw ability will deal a lot of damage to several enemies in the group. As long as a range ability, this is a great way to hurt a lot of enemies at once and initiate fights at the same time, even if it does have an incredibly long cooldown. Shield throw is also sped up thanks to your Veteran of War passive, so make sure you're triggering it as often as possible. Focus on bringing down the weaker orcs before taking on the larger orc spellcaster. Press hotkey 4 to use shield throw and lure the enemies back towards your allies to initiate the fight. The Arc spellcaster is healing himself. Whenever his health gets too low, you won't be able to kill him if he keeps doing this. Some enemies will have their own abilities, some of which can be interrupted by only tanks and damage dealers have access to interrupts. Interruptible abilities appear as a yellow cast bar beneath the enemy's health bar. A successful interrupt will cause the yellow cast bar to flash red. If you press hotkey V, you can let your team know that you're going to interrupt it. This helps the team coordinate so multiple heroes don't end up interrupting the same ability. It also counts down your cooldown, letting you keep an eye on your interrupts. Time your new bash ability to interrupt the orc spellcaster. Press the hotkey shift 2 to bash. Oh, that's weird that those are like the shift. Shift 2 is that. Move to the valley. Okay, some enemies. So the troll are very dangerous. The troll ahead will throw dangerous fireballs at you as you cross the valley towards him. To survive, you will need to use your shield up ability. This ability immediately grants a lot of toughness and has 2 charges, so it can be used twice before the long cooldown makes it unavailable. You have also gained the charge ability. This will help you bridge the gap as you approach enemies from long range. Notice this ability can only be used from 20 yards away. Charge also temporarily stuns your target. Use the hotkey shift 4 to use shields up to survive incoming attacks. Use the hotkey shift 1 to use charge to quickly reach the troll so your allies. Okay. So shift 4 is healed up, shift 1 is charge. Oh my gosh. Okay, now it's time to put all your training into practice. Use all the abilities you have learned so far by slay the troll and orcs and aid them. Don't forget, pull aggro away from your teammates and keep clear the dangerous. Okay. Ah. I can't. Dang it. Okay. Great work! The stronghold is clear. Interact with the loot chest. Okay, so I can start off as any of the characters. I think am gonna start with Helena since that is what I was playing as in the tutorial. So this is like an kind of like it kind of reminding me a lot of the. You get a horse. Excuse me. I want. All right. Okay. So find hero, select a hero's rest in. So this is basically like the second tutorial. What is this? So this is the Monument of Legends. So like this is the leaderboard. I'm not gonna read everything. This is okay. So this is how I can like look as. Ooh. Outfits and trims. So this is the chest that you can store items in. Cool. The scrapper. So this is kind of like the deconstruction area. Oh, hey. The blacksmith. Okay, so you're a craftsman. Hello. Okay, so you are Gems and the jeweler. Okay, so this is like the quick play mode. You can find a game. So this is like a lobby. And then you go and fight, it looks like, during doing the quick play. Please! Mounts grant a significant speed boost. Yes! Complete a dungeon and unlock its rewards to gain access to mounts. I have to complete a dungeon. Up here is the Shrine of Infusion. Each weapon has a series of traits. Okay. There's so much. Can I, like, stand in the fire? Oh! That hurts. Fires hurt! Now let's go look for the inn. Okay, so that's that way. The inn is this way. Why does it say Verloc right there? Did he, like, join? Okay, so this is where I can change what hero I'm playing as. Alright, play. Okay, so... So there's challenge modes. And then eternal mode is just like, okay. I'm gonna go into the, like, this seems to be like, oh, that's a lot of years. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. There's like a open queue, so I have to wait till that's open. All right. Interesting. So this is this. Oh, it's like multiplayer as in. Alright. Oh, there is Rurlock. He's in here. I don't have Horsey. Okay. I can't do much. Okay, so this is interesting where you're working together. Oh, ouchie. Yeah. It really just depends on if you're like fighting with people who know what they're doing. Ah, yeah. Uh-oh. Thank you. Okay, so there's the campsite. Ouch. They're so much faster because of the horsies. Trying to not use my shield 2 or S2 ability until I have to do a interrupt. Ouch! Ahoy! Okay, so we killed all of them. We got the kill. All we have to do is try to survive and get to the end, it looks like. Because we did get the kill score. Interesting that you don't have to... Ooh, yay, my health went all the way back up. Ooh! Ow! No! I got thrown! Ow! I got thrown! So you cannot resurrect during a boss fight. Wait for any ally to bring you back to life or fight to the end. Come on, guys. You got this. am in the water. I was hoping I could just jump right back out. Yeah. Right click. Oh, okay. Now, so at the end of every dungeon, a loot chest. I got my dungeon scored up, though. I completed a dungeon. Yay. How do I leave? Okay. So, okay, so you can go over, complete a dungeon. Yes! I got a mount! New hero ability. Okay, so that's all. Siegebreaker. Cool. So this is a spirit ability. For the next 20 seconds, the cooldown reduction granted by your veteran of war is doubled. Cool. So yeah, actually, that would be a good, like, shift 5. How do I call the mount? Oh, May would hate that. how do I call my mount? Oh, Z. Like, okay, so Z's the mount, but do I actually have to go to the stable? Okay, that's the, inn over there. I gotta go to the stable. I thought I... Yeah. I got my horse! I love when you get a horse basically right away. Actually, let's go to challenge contender and game. I wonder if it's possible to make like a party and then you can do stuff with your party. Your name is Cray. No requests. Okay, so this is where you can see your friend requests. While I wait and try to get into another game. How do you share a game? Ooh, yay. I would like to, let's... Oh, okay. I'll get the link later. Oh, so I am the leader this time. Haha. Cool. Yeah, we're so close to the 100%, but we can't. So what is this under? Like, I can't use some of my things. Okay, now it's 100%. Alright. Yeah. Definitely, like, something that is would be fun to play with friends. Not sure if it's something I would play all the time. Excuse me, I've already done the tutorial. That might be a glitch. It's having me, like, do all of this again. Of, like, finding where everything is. Even though technically I've already done all of that. Like, I have my own horse. Oh, great. I got hiccups. Alright, so rewards. Let's see. There is the time candidates following the to unlock account wild. So can't get those. New talent rows for opportunities to allocate talent points. Nice. And talent points. Nice. Okay. So, Sword Number, your Power Strike has a chance to instantly replenish one charge of Shield Slam and grant you empowered Shield Slam for 12 seconds, causing your next Shield Slam to apply and absorb on your equal to 2000 strength. The cooldown of your shield's up and shield throw. I want that one. What is that? Why is that there? I have no idea. There is fall damage. I would be like, can I look at what? Do I have to look in here? So over here, this is the Blood Warden mailed gloves. So these gloves, maybe 147 armor. This is 209 armor, so that will be good. And this is Seal of Eldrin Swiftness. Let's stash that away then. I got new gloves. Alright, let's play. Let's find a game. But this is the Steam game. Let me post it on YouTube too. Here's the thing is I wish there was a way for it to know to go to both the YouTubes and not just twice on one side. The vertical output. I think I need to do something with the vertical output. We do have a healer, good. Okay, I'm the only tank, which is nice. Kind of weird, like these arrows are different than what the last time. Oh no, Zara, really? Zara's our healer. How can we revive? Oh no. Guys, are y'all coming back? No. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. I'm assuming some sort of thing got kicked. That game did not go well because they never respawned. People. Mailbox. Oh, hey, I was able to get some items, though, from that. What the heck? Welcome to discover what it has to offer. Okay, so there is a bug with the tutorial quest. Every once in a while, it comes back. Okay. Ah! Kitson, hi. This would be a fun thing to do with people, but it's not something I would play all the time. Because this is the type where you get put into, like, a lobby of 4 people, unless I'm assuming that if you get, you can have your own lobby. Like, you can have your friends play, and then you guys get put into the same games. That's fun game. But basically, right away, you get horsies. I am in the streaming VC if you are able to pop in, or if you want to pop in. Also, fire hurts. Fire is ouch. Oops. Just waiting. Waiting on players. My last run didn't go well because the healer died. And you can respawn and come back. The healer died, and then all of us started to die off, but the healer never came back, and then no one else ever came back either. What? I want to play! We lost a player. Hello. Going good. It's not a bad game. It's kind of like a fun, like, just co-op game to play together. There are a few bugs here and there. Let me go back to the start menu. Oh, I could have left party. Never mind. It is interesting because it's like, in order to get into the world, you're put into the queue. And then, like, you have to, like, if you don't have a full party, you get put into a queue and someone gets added to your party. So, yeah. The last one is, I guess it can be like, it can get kind of annoying, kind of like Helldivers, because for the most part, it's been fine. But this last run, it was the healer got herself killed, and you can respawn at the little checkpoints, like, because like there's fires that are checkpoints. They could respawn, but they never did. But they never left the party. They didn't. they didn't like leave the party or anything. They were just there, and so we all died. And then I respawned, but no one else was respawning. And I was like, dude, come on, we're near the end of the dungeon. Until finally, I was like, well, Solo called me, and so I had to go BRB. And then I guess like we were AFK for too long, so the dungeon stopped. And I'm like, whatever. At least, though, you did get some rewards. You get, like, a message in the mail and saying, hey, we found these that you guys left. I'm like, cool. Yeah. Ooh. I got a new skill. Sweeping Strike. Yee? Also, though, this mount, May's not gonna like that mount this person has. Mudu. It's a big red spider. Your first mount is actually a horse, and you get that literally after, I think, your first dungeon. So I'm like, yay! I got a horsey. Yeah. So I feel like if we do have a full party, or if we are able to get a full party, then these games would go by so much quicker. Like we wouldn't have to wait for someone. Cause like right now, it's been like a minute and a half. Yeah. Something's been up with the YouTube short side lately. It keeps doing, but YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming, but the main YouTube has been fine. So it must be something with the vertical, like something with the streaming to shorts. I might have to like, I don't know. It's been weird because like even when I'm only streaming on shorts, like when May's on main, it still ends up doing that the last couple streams. Yay! Maybe. Alright, so we're gonna try this Contender 4 again. Which is where we were last time when our hero died. Or not hero, healer. When our healer died. See, the healer's not the healer's not supposed to the healer is not supposed to like be the first one in, but she kept running in. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's really interesting because it's like you get you always have, and I think what makes the like selection even harder is the fact that you always have the same type of party. It's one tank, 2 DPS, and 1 healer. So it's like depending on what hero you're playing as determines like how fast you're gonna get put into a party. I think, because like honestly, there's probably like less healers playing right now, mainly because when you're put into the tutorial, they teach you how to play one hero, which is the hero that I'm playing. So they teach you how to play this one healer or hero. So if you're new, you're most likely gonna play as this hero for a while. Which is the tank. Oh. Ow. Healer, please heal us. Okay. Yeah. Oh. This is the last run I'm doing today because of how late it is. I don't know if I would play this without friends. Because it's also, like, you never know, like, how people are gonna be in, like in chat as well. And it just timed out. Fun. At least I got everything, though, in it. Yeah. So it timed out after that. Alright, so I just completed 4 dungeons. I'm in the Hero Progress Ward. Yeah, like, part of it, too, is, like, so I was just looking at the chat while playing, and there was someone who was, like, running off, and they're like, dude, is this your first time playing? And they were like, yes. So it's just, like, uh, that's one of the reasons why I'm like, maybe coordinated group, because especially it's like the people are like, there's some people. Hey, Medevi, you got a rare red knobbed starfish. Because like a lot of times in these games, the people who know how to play get really mad at the people who are just now learning. And I'm like, instead of yelling at them, maybe teach them, saying, hey, maybe I can be in a party with you and like teach you kind of like the what you do in a dungeon. Instead of going like, dude, you're not playing it right. Is this your first time? And he's like, yes, this is my first dungeon. And they're like, oh. And I'm like, yeah. So don't be toxic. Or like if someone is a noob, they claim, oh, they must be botting. What? No. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Like we're playing a game. It's not life. It's also like, hey, I know I'm not doing well. I would like to try to do well, so I want to be another role. Remember, one at a time. Alright, yeah. Yeah. Luna, honey, wait your turn. They've been escaping the yard a lot. So we are, hold on. Why is that so stinking loud? There you go. Okay. Oh my gosh, the dog can be heard. So they've been escaping the yard a lot and getting into the neighbor's yard. So we've been trying to figure out what we can do to the fence to kind of deter that. But for now, it's they go outside one at a time. Because that's part of it is they don't want to be outside without the other. So they go do their business and then come inside. And it's funny though because people are like, oh, maybe they just wanna, they don't like being at your house. It's like, oh no, they always come back. That's the funny part. It's they like to leave, but they always come back. I was walking down the stairs. So my front door, like the window on the front door, is like you see the stairs through the window. I was walking down the stairs, looked through the window, and my dog looked through the window and jumped up and down, like trying to get me to see her. And even like went to the camera and like nudged the camera. Nudged the camera. So it's they and then I pulled her in and I was like, get in here, and then I see Honey running around the corner and running inside, and I'm like, it's alright. They took a little vacation. Honey. Alright. Let me look to see who to raid. So tonight is D&D, which was one of the reasons why I wanted to try out this game, because it's dungeon crawling. Tomorrow morning is Purifiers, and then tomorrow night is, Are we there yet? Yeah. I'm tired. I started yawning. I was like,